Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I wanted to bring up a couple things before I get into what we're doing today. One of the things is our channel is growing. My channel is growing. Slowly but surely, at a steady pace at this rate, and moving quicker this past month. I don't know what happened, but one of my videos sort of took off a bit. So yeah, and brought me more subscribers. So I'm thinking, you know, that I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and oftentimes the creators give their little YouTube channel a nickname. And I, you know, not all of them are cute, but most of them I think it's cute. It sort of gives a sense of community. So if you have any ideas of what we can call our group, I'd love to hear them in the comment section. And I mean it when I say I would love to hear from you. Being the channel title is Tree Maiden Art, but you know, we could be, I don't know, not the tree huggers, but some cute. I would love to hear from you anyway. If you think that's an idea we could go with. Meanwhile, today I thought I'd do another watercolor. It's a doodle water. Now, the reason I chose to do a doodle watercolor today is because the video that seems to be taking off is a doodle video, watercolor doodle video that I did, 3 months ago now. But all of a sudden it seems to be taking off. So there seems to be an interest in that. So I thought maybe I should do more doodling. So today I'm going to doodle for cards that I want to make. I do make cards and sell them. And I'm using Arches cold pressed paper. And it's going to be going over this card like this. So we'll do our little masterpiece on our piece of paper and then attach it to our card. If you can tell, this has a sort of Lennon, not Lennon, not McCartney, not Harrison or Starr, a linen look to it. And these papers I get from Dollarama, and they come with, there's a gray there too. They come with 3 or 4 colors, and like I said, they look like linen. So what you can do is you buy them in, you know, in a pack of however many are in a pack. I think there was like 12 or 15, I don't know. Anyway, fold them in half and then trim down if you need to fit envelopes. So it's what I do. Just makes, if you can pick up the linen look of these. And then I use, for many cards, I use these card and envelope packages from Darice, D-A-R-I-C-E. I get online from Amazon. These are A2 cards. They're 4.5 by, what are they? 4.5 by 5.5. No, 4.25 by 5.5. So sometimes I'll just use these envelopes for my linen look cards. So yeah, so these you can get, as I said, from Amazon. And don't remember what I paid for them. It doesn't matter what I paid for them because everything's gone up in price. So, and these, as I said, I got from Dollarama, and so they were probably what, $1.25, and so that's a good deal. Anyway, I thought we'd do 3 little doodles here to go on this one. One for this gold color, and one for sort of a really light gray, sort of a silver gray, for one for there. So That's the plan. And then we're going to make little squares for the back of our envelopes. So, okay. So I'm using a size 5 round and I might use my expensive Grumbacher brush. And that's it's either 5 or 6. I think it's a 6. And then possibly the smaller one. We'll see. Anyway, the round brushes, 5 or 6. Now, make sure I'm zoomed in here. Yeah, it's great to be zoomed in and then not in the camera, right? Okay, I think we're set now. Okay, my coffee's ready. I usually only have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, except on days when I'm filming, and for whatever reason, I seem to like to have another cup of coffee next to me. We're going to start out with, going to do wet on wet. So I'm going to get the paper ready for our background. Watercolor, and then we're going to doodle over that. Okay, so I'm sort of looking at this from the side so I can see where I'm putting the water and how much water I have here. You want it glistening, but you don't want it to puddle, so you don't want any little puddles of water. Okay, I think we're okay here. All right, now we'll come in with some color. And so I'm going to get my size 6 brush, wet it. I've already sprayed the tops of my paints, and just going to go for the gusto here. Just pick some pretty colors. Oh, let's see. Shall we go with pink? Let's try pink. And for our third color, let's go with Cerulean Blue. That's a pretty color. Now a little too close to our other color here. So I think I'm going to introduce a third color. A different third color. Maybe yellow. Let's go for yellow. This is Daniel Smith's medium yellow. And as I'm sure you're aware, you mix blue and yellow, you're going to get a green, and that's fine. We're just creating a bit of a background here. Now I think what I'm going to do is, oh, let's go for the gusto. Let's add some purple. There. That's pretty, I think. So I'm going to dry that, and I think what I'll do is come back and do my backgrounds and then doodle on top. So the next section of this video will be silent. I won't be speaking, so that I can speed it up a bit. So I'll dry that, and when we come back, as I said, it'll be a quiet video, and I'll speed it up. All right. Okay, so I finished coloring in all the black areas that I chose to add. And I'm going to touch these up a bit. Now I'm using a Signo Uniball white gel pen. And I've filled in all of my black areas. And I'm going to come in and just draw in these little white spots. Just gives it a little more interest, a little more depth. Okay, oops, I always forget one. There. Now we could color in, let me try to do these leaves. Yeah, I didn't put a leaf on every flower because then it becomes a little too busy. So, and I do like the black in my doodles. I don't know how to explain how I feel about the black, but to me it just, again, adds a little more definition, a little more depth. And I have to let me know in the comment section if you agree with the having the black in there. Okay, so that's this one. Now I did fill in all of the, I hope I was in the camera for that. I did fill in all of the black areas for the leaves here. And I decided to come in with the white gel pen again and just add some white dots. Sort of breaks up the black. And again, for me it just adds a little bit more interest. And not too much. Don't want to have too much of a good thing. I think that will do. Now, I hope you agree that that sort of lifts that painting up. And then we have our little puff balls here, our dandelion fluff. And decided again to bring some leaves into this and fill them in with the black. Sort of ground your little painting too. Ground your doodles. Okay. Oops. It wouldn't be me if I did all of them and didn't forget one. Okay. Feels like I need something here too though. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Don't want to overdo it. So those are our three little creations. Now, this gold, I thought I did one with a touch of gold in it. Some gold and some sort of aqua color and some green. That was intentional because I knew I had a background of gold, so I decided to add gold watercolor. So we're going to, actually I'm going to trim this off, this edge here. think that's where I pulled it off the block of papers. And I'm going to use Aleene's tacky glue because I'm not sure, this is textured, so I'm not sure about how well it's going to adhere unless I put something fairly strong. And good old Aleene's tacky glue always does the job for me. So, okay. That's the tough part. I'll zoom out a bit here, I think. So here we have all 3 cards. And you have to let me know which one you like the best. I don't know. I like them all. But, you know, I may be a little biased. Yeah, so again, let me know in the comment section about, you know, what name we could give our little group. Or if you're shy about doing that, you can always send me a little email. I can be found on Facebook and Instagram, Tree Maiden Art. And yeah, another day of doodling. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Wasn't sure I was in the mood when I woke up today, but decided I would, you know, get started. And sometimes that's all you need is just to get started. So I'm very pleased with them. I think they're sweet little cards. You don't even have to use them for cards. I mean, you could do these a little bit larger and frame them. All kinds of uses. You could cut them, if you did them this way, you could cut them into bookmarks. You know, all kinds of ideas. So I hope you enjoyed that. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. You know, this happens when you're getting older. So if you like, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. I like it. Helps me to know that I'm on the right track and that people are enjoying what I'm doing. And share if you like. And for sure, subscribe if you haven't done that yet. So you folks have an absolutely wonderful day. And remember, today is a good day to have a good day. Oh, and I did want to mention, I went out and took some pictures of the town I live in. I'm new to this town, so I took out, you know, the camera yesterday and went for a drive and took some pictures. So I'd be interested to know if you'd be interested at all, to see some pictures of, you know, small town Nova Scotia. All of a sudden we have this boom going on and there's all kinds of people moving to Nova Scotia from other parts of Canada. I think the pandemic contributed to that. Our cost of living is a little bit lower. Our housing situation is a little bit lower, so people bought houses here. But anyway, yeah, if you'd like to see those pictures, I did a short video of that. I could attach it to my next video if you're interested in that. Just let me know. So again, have a good day, folks. Bye for now. But wait, there's more. I almost forgot our little squares for the back of our envelopes. Now this I did in the same colors as my card here. So I'm going to draw a little there. So that's going to go on the back of the envelope for this card. And then we have this card. So I'm going to do a little stem. This just adds a nice little touch. Whether you're giving the card to a friend or a loved one, or you're selling them. So that, I think I'll add a couple white dots. Alright, so that works with this card. And then our last card, we'll do a little puff there. And that's our last one. So I just put them on the back of the envelopes, just in the middle of the back of the envelope flap, like that. Just adds another little touch. So yeah, so that's it. Have a great day. Bye for now.